Suzuki GSX S125 ABS Review. Suzuki has defined sport peak performance for more than 30 years. It started with the legendary GSX-R line, with more than 1 million sold worldwide. And the dedicated Suzuki engineers behind the GSX-R line take their responsibilities very seriously. Every GSX-R must be very light and best performing in its class, in an unbeatable package. Now Suzuki engineers have applied their expertise and design philosophy to an exciting new street sport 125 cm3 class motorcycle based on the revolutionary GSX-R 125. Meet the new lightweight king of the streets, the Suzuki GSX S125. It has the best power-to-weight ratio and acceleration in the 125 cm3 street sport class, plus nimble handling and great fuel economy. It also has exciting modern innovative bodywork, with traditional handlebars and a low seat height for a comfortable ride. Along with a multifunction LCD instrument and vertically stacked LED headlights in a stylish cowl. It is a dependable, comfortable, nimble motorcycle that also delivers genuine Suzuki high performance. It is made to handle city traffic jams while commuting to school or work during the week. And it is also an exciting motorcycle ready for fun rides into the countryside, or even a track ride on weekends. The GSX S125 is a motorcycle that's easy to ride. And it is easy to be proud of, with a genuine super sport engine and the latest technology, plus high-quality fit and finish, and beautiful paint and graphics. The GSX S125's confidence-inspiring stability on the highway, nimble handling in turns, and easy maneuverability through traffic start with a modern chassis. A steel two-backbone frame combines optimal torsional rigidity with light weight. The wheelbase is 1,300 mm with a curb weight of only 133 kg and a seat height of just 785 mm, making it easier to put both feet flat on the ground when stopped. The GSX S125 has exciting aggressive styling that transforms it into a rolling work of motorcycle art. It starts at the front with a modern headlight cowl and instrument module, and continues with a sculpted fuel tank and extended upper side cowlings, plus a lower engine cowling. The tail section and side panels extend forward and reach underneath the fuel tank, unifying the design. And frame covers add distinction and substance to the overall look. The sleek, compact bodywork pieces not only look great, they are also lighter than the bodywork used by competitors and make it easier for the rider to maneuver through traffic jams. Reflecting its GSX-R heritage, the GSX S125 features vertically stacked LED headlights with a low beam above the high beam and position lights on each side of the headlight. The GSX S125's LED headlights are bright and compact, lighter and longer lasting compared to conventional halogen bulb headlights seen on competing machines. Because LED headlights use about 15% of the electrical power required by conventional bulbs, less engine power is needed to run the motorcycle's alternator, improving acceleration and fuel economy. The LED license plate light on the rear fender is light and compact and much more durable and vibration resistant than the conventional bulb lights installed on competing 125 cm3 machines. There is a science to building high-performance engines, and the GSX S125's DOHC engine could be used in a university textbook as an example of how to make a lot of performance out of a very efficient and compact power plant. The objective is combustion efficiency, optimal balance of the sporty engine character and fuel economy. There is a connection between the GSX S125 and the race-proven four-cylinder GSX-R 600 sold around the world, because the GSX S125 single-cylinder is almost 1/4 of a GSX-R 600. Although Suzuki engineers experimented with different bore and stroke figures to find the most efficient combination for the GSX S125, the two engines both use an over-square design, with a larger bore and a shorter stroke, and have a similar bore-X-stroke ratio, 1.5761 for the GSX-R 600 and 1.5051 for the GSX S125. The GSX S125 engine displaces an actual 125 cm3 from a 62 mm cylinder bore and a 41.2 mm piston stroke. The larger bore makes room for two 24mm intake valves and two 21mm exhaust valves, set upright at narrow angles to improve the shape of the combustion chamber, increasing the compression ratio, performance, and fuel economy. The cylinder bore is plated with Suzuki's own race-proven nickel phosphorus silicon carbide bore coating known as SAM, Suzuki Composite Electrochemical Material. An aluminum cylinder plated with SAM weighs much less than an aluminum cylinder fitted with a conventional, pressed-in cast iron liner, while also reducing friction and improving durability, ring seal, heat transfer and the engine's ability to maintain consistent high power output. An effective liquid cooling system with a large radiator helps keep the engine at the optimum temperature, producing consistent performance and maximizing fuel efficiency and mileage. The engine makes its high horsepower and reaches its generous torque, delivering strong effective power across a broad RPM range. And the GSX S125 comes with a smooth shifting 6-speed transmission and an electric starter. The GSX S125 features advanced electronic fuel injection, which delivers fuel based on what the rider is doing with the twist grip throttle, as well as input from sensors monitoring engine RPM, intake air pressure and temperature, exhaust oxygen content and coolant temperature. To improve intake efficiency, throttle response, and engine power throughout the RPM range, the GSX S125 has a 32mm throttle body. A dual spray, 4-hole injector aims the spray from 2 holes directly at the intake valves. Ample intake air is supplied by a large capacity airbox and efficient filter. The accurate electronic fuel injection system contributes to the GSX S125's outstanding fuel consumption and economical operation. The high-performance exhaust system includes a dual-exit muffler. A catalytic converter helps the GSX S125 meet the Euro 4 emission standards, letting everyone breathe a little easier. The Suzuki GSX S125 has a full LCD instrument panel set in a modern dashboard, framed by turn signal, neutral, high beam, coolant temperature, malfunction indicator lamp, MIL, ABS, and programmable engine RPM indicator lights. The bright LCD panel includes a segmented bar tachometer across the top, a digital speedometer, a gear position indicator, a digital clock, a digital odometer with dual trip meters, an average fuel consumption meter, a fuel gauge, and an oil change timing indicator. The GSX S125 features a convenient easy start ignition system with a shutter key lock system. The key fob carries a unique, random magnetic code pattern which opens the shutter when the fob is lined up and pushed into a receiver on the ignition lock cover, and the ignition key can then be inserted into the lock and the ignition turned on. Once the key is inserted into the shutter key ignition lock and turned to the running position, the system automatically starts the engine with one touch of a button mounted on the handlebar. There is no need to hold the starter button down until the engine fires. The shutter can be easily closed by pushing a button once the ignition is turned off and the key has been removed. The GSX S125's lightweight, sporty 10-spoke cast aluminum wheels carry Dunlop D102 tires. The anti-lock brake system, ABS, is the latest Bosch ABS 10 base unit, which is the lightest and most compact 2-channel ABS system on the market. The proactive system monitors wheel speed and immediately intervenes when imminent wheel lock is detected before actual lock-up. The compact ABS system is installed on the GSX S125, weighs just 0.59 kilograms. The sporty-looking pedal design 290mm front disc works with a dual-piston caliper, and the 187mm pedal design rear disc works with a single-piston caliper, both delivering excellent braking performance. The new GSX S125 is an exciting new street sport motorcycle. It makes the most power-to-weight ratio and offers the strongest acceleration in the lightweight 125 cm3 class, with outstanding fuel economy and agile handling. Above all, it is a Suzuki GSX S, a motorcycle anybody would be proud to own. Choose yours today at a local Suzuki dealership.